1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Vale, están todos. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, seis. Hola, new workbook. Hola, new workbook. New workbook. Buenas, drums. Buenas tardes, drums. Buenas monomas. Buenas monomas. ¿En serio ya tiene? No te puedo creer. ¿En serio ya tiene? No te puedo creer. A ver si el estilo o algo. A ver si el estilo o algo. Juego full paranoicos, ¿eh? Juego full paranoicos, ¿eh? Mm.
Commission.
How about some cloud cover?
Back in business.
Val says you turned her down for a massage.
Turns out Val's massage protocol doesn't have a setting between a light touch and a 50-kilometer-per-hour punch. Not exactly therapeutic. Felt a little bad telling that to her face, though.
Yeah, I've been on the receiving end of one of those massages, too. Honestly, you made the right choice.
In the nick of time, as always.
Your arrival could not be more timely. After the events of Paradise Island, I could think of no one more suited to conduct a surgical strike of this nature. I'm, glad to see you again as well, Niles.
Gotta say you had me worried. The message you sent sounded serious.
Then I composed it accurately. To the task at hand. We are standing before the tomb of the matriarch. Few are invited to tour its halls, and even fewer know of its greatest secret. For any subject, visiting the matriarch and First Sovereign's resting place is the pinnacle of empty social achievement. But the tomb's corpses are its least important feature. The intelligence my friends risked all to acquire revealed a vault in its lowest level containing the matriarch's body of work, hidden from the public. Who knows what technologies the Protectorate is withholding? If the matriarch was the genius she's purported to be, the skip drive cannot be the entirety of her inventions. I would not put it past the Protectorate to disrespect their dead by tucking weapons in alongside them. Whatever technological advancements may be sequestered here, the goal is almost certainly to keep the populace of Arcadia subservient to the pernicious whims of its governing body. But not for much longer. We are going to liberate any and all of the Matriarch's research, whatever it may be, and distribute it to the people. The time for considering risk is past. We cannot afford to be timid when battling giants. Besides, now I have 2 Earth Directorate agents to assist me. What could go wrong?
I can see a half-dozen points of failure, but bad odds ain't ever stopped us before.
Glad we're operating under the same understanding. We're unlikely to have another chance like this. We must follow through now that we've made the opening. Which also means, once inside, we cannot leave until it's done. The Consul is incensed about the death of one of his own. He sends sentinels to hunt Audra down. I try to help her hide, but they found her anyway. They tortured her for the locations of the other members of our cell. They're all gone now, dead. I alone am left to complete our mission.
Commander, please.
I will not pretend it isn't a blow, but what's done is done. There will be time to grieve once the Protectorate is dead and buried. Slim chance of that.
I'll not assign a task to others that I'm unwilling to undertake.
Color me surprised.
Escafandra del Memoria.
After you.
What I wouldn't give for a big bowl of purple. Got something that needs doing?
Stay close and keep silent. The less attention we draw, the better. By the matriarch, there weren't supposed to be visitors today. That sentinel and docent are gonna put splinters in our plan if they're not dealt with.
You hang back here. The commander and I'll take care of this.
Gladly. I'll rejoin you once the path is clear.
Whoa, to have the matriarch taken from us before her time.
Actually, the matriarch passed better. The Sovereign's good name? The security system's been activated. Run!
Do not rush me. Wait, what is that buzzing? No.
Surely you're operating trap on the
efficiency
sentinel.
at all times.
Now, to give that docent similar treatment.
Matriarch, preserve me. How in the places am I to report this?
I now present to you my new invention, the Skip Drive, a revolutionary technology that will allow humanity to sojourn to the stars.
Only a singular mind could have conceived of such advanced technology.
It is my deepest wish to entrust the Skip Drive to those brave visionaries willing to follow me into a most prosperous future.
Yes, so wise matriarch, lead us into this future you have envisioned.
Set course for Arcadia. In my new colony, we will abandon the illness of corporatism. None will suffer for the pleasure of unseen overlords. And all will thrive. Everything in accordance with the grand paradigm. Set course for Arcadia. In my new colony, we will abandon the illness of corporatism. None will suffer for the pleasure of unseen overlords. And all will thrive. Everything in accordance with the grand paradigm. For my next gift, I bestow upon you the pinnacle of automechanical design, far superior to all automechanicals that came before. The time once spent in numbing manual labor may now be spent in harmonious community with your neighbor, and in humble service to the Protectorate. May art and science flourish in these many hours, which I have returned to you.
Warning, power at 13%. Power cell has been partially depleted due to inaction.
Let this accord between the Protectorate and the Order of the Ascendant mark the moment of Arcadia's true birth.
Beloved Matriarch, you are nearer to perfection as anyone living could ever achieve. It will be the honor of the Order to serve as the Protectorate's scientific helpmeets.
All that I do for my subjects and their descendants. Gloria Arcadia!
Gloria Arcadia!
Dictates we rock all disruptive influences. Subject ensures a glorious bounty for all.
Hostile ahead. What's the play, Commander?
You lot couldn't hit the broadside of a freighter.
I'll come to you.
All charged up.
All handled. Now, my turn. There should be a hidden entrance here. You can access the lower level now. The security room that we need to reach is nearby. We should be able to disable that energy barrier from there.
Who goes? No one is allowed in here without the proper authorization. Ah, I see you have come armed. Intruders, then. I suppose you intend to extract my...
Damn, the head curator. I had hoped to slip in before his shift, but no matter. We cannot allow him to leave and raise the alarm. He must be dispatched, quickly.
How's that now?
Now hold on. I know we had to kill that fella with the Sentinel, but this man's unarmed. He's already surrendered.
I rather think that line has some blur.
How much of a fuss could this one fella cause, really? Come on, Sam.
Please, if secrecy's your concern, you may rely upon me to be the utmost spirit of discretion.
Allowing him to leave would be a grave error of mercy, one we can ill afford in this place.
Yes, right. I have a family. Well, no, not as yet, but one day. I swear, on my love of the Sovereign, let me leave, and I will breathe not a word of your presence here.
Do not allow these crabbled tears to fool you. This is all a performance. No true subject of the Protectorate would yield so easily. We're wasting time. This man is an instrument of empire, perpetuating the tyrant's lies. And were our positions reversed, he would not hesitate to execute us, or worse, send us to mental refreshment.
I'm kin to the risks, Zeb.
Are you? Can you even fathom the indignity of having your every thought scrutinized and scored and made perfect? My sister was made into a shadow. I endured daily sessions with the lathe of particularity and still find myself policing my own mind for untoward proclivities and inclinations.
Bueno, sí, es un poco. Bueno, sí, es un poco.
Isandelphin says, Nas.
Hmm. Vale.
Fine. Seeing as you...
No! No! Matriarch, preserve me!
Seems she couldn't be
Feels ugly and wrong, what we just did. Doubt the Earth Directorate would approve neither. This damn job.
We can waste air on the ethics of this choice when the Protectorate's boot is no longer crushing our... You and I...
What I wouldn't give for a big bowl. Got something that needs doing?
It's secrets all the way down with the Protectorate, ain't it? I'd have expected Zebulon to be a little more prepared going into this. At least he had the good sense to call in the reserves. Shows he's starting to trust us, at least a little. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, Commander, I don't know. The Zebulon I knew took his Hippocratic oath. It ain't right.
Not now.
No going back from here. Not until we've done what we came here to.
Hold! Don't set foot in that room. The schematics on this console indicate this place is defended by all manner of traps. One moment. Yes. It appears there are N-ray tripwires. Naked eye. That will electrify the floors if crossed. Move cautiously. And if you have any gadgets that might help, I suggest using them.
Reckon I found something that might be useful later.
In spite of substantial efforts to prolong his life, my father's condition continues to deteriorate.
Have a look, Commander. With a little elbow grease and some inadvisable engineering, reckon, who knows, could come in handy. Let's keep... What did you need, Commander? What in the void? Can't think of a single reason why the Earth Directorate would be trading correspondence with the Matriarch. Anything's possible. Maybe they were trying to gain more info on what the Matriarch was up to. That has to be the case, right? Me neither, Commander. Smells like smoke. I just can't make out the flames yet.
Made it through. Good. Now there should be 3 switches in this room. When pulled in the correct order, the door should open. If I'm reading this right, the order is 1, 3, 2. But which switch corresponds to which number? Ah, damn it! Why must the Protectorate abstract everything?
There must be a way to suss out which switch is which. Maybe if we could cut the wiring.
On the first try. Well, I'll not lament a stroke of good fortune.
Does that seem a little off to you, Commander? Yeah, maybe. That whole business with the Curator. Never seen Zeb so eager for bloodletting before. He's a change. You're missing the point by a wide margin there, Commander. Well, unless this is about the myth.
That vault door is quite the obstruction. Fortunately, there should be a code. No. Fuck! They changed it recently. That shouldn't have happened until next week. I'm certain I can diagnose the issue. Now that you've cleared the way, I'll come down and join you.
I might have something else that can get you into that vault, Commander. Remember those components I found? I was able to turn them into something halfway useful after all. This gel should get us through that vault door. You take the honors, Commander.
More ambulation, less aspiration. Nice. I was hoping for a more subtle incursion, but no matter.
Am I running hot, or was that a hint of worry I heard in your voice back there?
Alas, I neglected to pack a thermometer. This terminal should allow me to retrieve all the information stored here.
In times of darkness, we must hold our principles dear. I fear the longer
this cannot be right. There's nothing here save the designs for the skip drive. Not even initial concepts. 10 years in Arcadia and the matriarch invented nothing? And what's this about a deal with the Earth Directorate? We need to talk. Now.
Yes, sir.
I knew the Protectorate festered with lies, but I had no idea the Earth Directorate was complicit. Niles, did you know?
Slow up, Zeb. What are you talking about?
It says your agency struck an agreement with the matriarch over a century ago in exchange for skip drives. Arcadia was allowed to completely govern itself with absolutely no outside interference, including from the Earth Directorate.
Guess you were right about something being afoot.
If this information is true, then the Earth Directorate permitted the matriarch to create a colony filled with her vassals, enslaved to her will. Everything Arcadia is, all of the suffering that's taken place here, it all could have been avoided. Things could have been different. There's more. The skip drive schematics are here. How the explosive safeguards against tampering work. Its evolution over time. But no original concepts, no sketches. Nothing. Our dear matriarch is a fraud. A cheat. She did not invent the skip drive. There are messages here between her and the First Sovereign that all but confirm it. I thought I might find some technological innovation that could be handed to the Protectorate's enemies. But this is almost better. By releasing this information, we can thoroughly crush the image the Protectorate has been built upon. The Sovereign will be revealed as the unclothed emperor he is, and demolish Arcadia's myth of superiority. If we administer truth to the people, their strength will return. Erstwhile, giving the skip drive designs to the Protectorate's enemies will even the fight. Their technological prowess will be made into nothing. Everything will come apart.
Took the words right out of my mouth. Not to mention how this agreement with the Protectorate will completely destroy the Earth Directorate's reputation.
I was not aware of such a connection between rifts and the skip drives. But I have confidence the Order will figure out a solution. Science is their theater, after all. As for the Earth Directorate, don't you see? This frees them from any obligation to the Protectorate. They'll be able to manufacture skip drives themselves. The deal will be voided.
It's worth holding the Earth Directorate's feet to the fire for this deal, but I don't think the entire organization should be judged by its worst decision. It's done a lot of good, too. Plus, making the skip drive tech available, that's like throwing a lit match into a fuel converter. Can't think of a worse idea right now.
Do you think the Protectorate stand around debating the potential for injury? No. They act, and so must we. Damn the consequences. Should I refuse to leave empty-handed? What then?
Whoa. Put the brakes on, Commander. I'm sure Zeb can be reasoned with. I know you're aiming to do the most good for the most amount of people, Zeb, but sowing chaos ain't the way.
Do you know how many of my friends died so we could reach this point? Audra and you would have me what? Give up now on the cusp of victory?
You remember what we argued about the day before I left?
I've replayed it in my mind many times.
A lot's changed, but that hasn't. Life in Arcadia could be just like we dreamed it. But there's no future if you go through with this. Not for anyone.
Out of respect for my friend, I will forestall the release of this information and seek another avenue to help liberate the people of Arcadia. I'll remain here for a while longer to cover our tracks. The Protectorate will discover the break-in, but hopefully never learn more specifics of what we did and found.
Guess this is goodbye.
Only for now. If we both come out of this war intact, I'll find you. If you wish to be found, of course.
I want to talk it over with the Commander, but...
The Protectorate's days are numbered.
What I wouldn't give for a big... Got something that needs doing? What I wouldn't... Got something that... Well, suppose that's all my suspicions of the Earth Directorate confirmed, for all to see. Just didn't think we'd find actual... Feel a little bad for Ibarra, though. He's taking it about as well as I expected. Whatever he hoped to find in the Matriarch's tomb, it stings less now that they didn't help Tausetti. Guess there's a big difference between thinking they didn't care and realizing that they're just as corrupt as anyone else. Fine by me.
We should keep moving, Commander. Don't even know where to start with everything that happened in there. At least we were able to talk Zeb out of his plan to release everything we uncovered. I'm all for sowing chaos in the Protectorate, but that kind of information is liable to do more harm than good in the wrong hands. I expect backroom dealing from unregulated corporations, not from the only agency keeping them in check. The Earth Directorate should be better than that. You're telling me you wouldn't have done things differently, or at least tried to. Permission to speak candid, Commander. Yeah, suppose we move well past form. Strange as it sounds, this whole experience with Zeb has helped me finally understand the position Augustine was in. Back at Horizon Point, ain't easy having to decide between your allies and protecting untold innocence. It's the damnedest thing. In spite of everything, Augustine still owes a debt to us, and the rest of the galaxy. Maybe she pays it all someday, and maybe she doesn't. Either way, you were right to give her the chance. Provided the rift don't dismantle us all before. Reckon time will decide the heroes from villains in this tale, but it's gonna be hard to forgive the Earth Directorate for arranging the stage like this in the first place. Deep down, I'm still convinced the galaxy is better with the Earth Directorate in it. Flawed as it is. Something has to change within the Directorate. And I think we're best positioned. All said, I appreciate you giving me the space to work through this. Sort of feels like the future's opening back up after a long time closed. Likewise. Zeb always wanted to bring change to Arcadia. Like you and I are doing. Oh yeah? What's needling you? Whatever you need, Commander. Just name it.
I wouldn't give... Got something that needs doing?
Attention, Commander. There may be valuable parts at this location that can assist unit's functionality. Performing a thorough search of the armament factory inside. Should you wish to maximize your Valerie unit's combat effectiveness, building factory schematics. It is likely the desired parts are being stored somewhere on the ground floor.
What I wouldn't give for a big... Got something that needs...
Futures filled me with dread for so long, but now... Can't believe I'm actually starting to be excited about what might come after all this is done. Oh yeah? What's neat?
Presumably, sir.
La cagué.
Oh there. Approach the gate and identify yourself if you're looking for access. Well, of all the improbable sights I'd never imagined to actually see, Folks simply wandering around the Badlands of Praetor would be near the top of that list. I've not the mind to solve the equation that demonstrates how unlikely it is you've survived enemy combatants, hostile critters, and endless lightning in near equal measure. Is that so? Amusingly enough, I'm inclined to believe you, which means you might be just the help Exemplar Simon's been waiting for. The grounding station was built to help manage and offset the lightning that illuminates the sky and scorches the ground without pause or penance. They also used the station for a number of experiments that they ultimately lacked the capacity to complete. But suffice it to say, we far exceeded those. Nevertheless, the Exemplar is in need of help to complete his research, and our small squad lacks the manpower to provide it. But you might be the universal variable we've been waiting for. He is in the lab atop the hydraulicalized lift. Ironically, the lift was struck by lightning while the station was being reset, and there is a trail that leads to the top. Just mind the jump onto the platform, and don't touch anything glowing, sparking, or... You're remarkably effective for someone so ignorant of abstract calculus. Should you ever need to exit the station, just approach the gate, and I can open it for you.
Greetings, unaffiliated individual. Could you be a freelancer? A gun for hire? Might you be interested in a job involving the removal of dangerous creatures? Very well. There's a cave directly south. If you exterminate the lot of them, I'll... Oh, this is so... You've returned! Are the Raptidon... We shall...
Nice weather we have been having, or not having. Goodbye.
Thank you for your support, valued colleague.
You've been a real factor in our success.
Conversation is not possible at this or any time.
I understand the strategic value of holding this station, but the odds of a handful of us repelling a full-scale attack is highly dubious. It is fortunate our enemies fear these lightning towers losing control of the skies more than they wish to murder us in our sleep.
I cogitate more efficiently knowing you're on our side.
You're about to enter territory.
Keep it up and we'll name a vodka flavor
Act
after you.
accordingly, or you'll end up as close friends with the inside of a Raptidon. If you have business with Commander Purcell, I suggest you get to it. He doesn't like to be kept waiting.
You there, you came from outside the camp, didn't you? Interested in work? Or was the allure of helping to advance science and being paid for it too much to resist? I'm a head bio. I said, oh, and bring back my assistant too. If you find which of my assorted critters, we've got quite a pot. We tried them. Once all the queens got Gorvin, the thought of being the first person guilty of, right now it's mostly Raptidons. Excellent. Which one? Something else then? Incredible. And to think I sent all those assistants. Here's your room. Every...
Wrangling Raptidons may seem a mite dangerous, but it's a far safer endeavor than being one of Tedford's research assistants.
You know, I reckon half the corpses in here end up as rap. I miss little Chompy. I hope he's getting enough to eat.
You got my begrudging respect?
Not a lot of unfamiliar visages this side of Praetor. Our surplus is available for purchase if you're in need of something. More than happy to oblige.
You're the Maverick Freelancer from the wireless.
Appreciate you handling our dirty work.
No loitering at the gate. No loitering at the gate. No loitering. No, 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 no loitering at the gate.
Thank you for your customer service, contractor. Just want to say good luck. We're all counting on you. Just want to say I'm a big fan of your work. I'm liking the enthusiasm you're bringing. It's the hot shot for hire. Nice of you to shoulder a bit of thanks for working. Look, keep that. Well, if it isn't our favorite contractor.
Keep making us money, Fred.
Thanks again for bringing me that egg. It really... Oh, which of my assorted critters would you like to know about?
Mhm.
You've got my begrudging respect. So...
Mhm.
So, congratulations.
Hearing good things. I'm behind
Reminder,
you 110%.
domesticated raptidons are not pets. Please do not approach, feed,
Looks
or
like
scratch
we're about to
behind
have
their
company
venomous
of
jaw
the
frills.
unwanted kind. You've 5 seconds to make plain your intent before I let my boys here pitch some swill at you. Friend, huh? All the more reason you ought to turn a somersault and stroll on back the way you came. A chemical factory's no place for idle wanderings. The none of your business kind. Fine. Just don't come claiming damages after you've access to the main floor. But mind yourself. There's a fair few hazards about the factory, and folks on the upper level aren't like to be as amenable as me about your... Mind the fumes.
This unit detects chemical traces outside the parameters of typical solvents, cosmetics, lubricants, and artificial flavorings.
Every last bit of my way.
Ever read the Middle Manager Handbook? It really shores up the foundation of your fundamentals.
Do I look approachable? Because I'm not.
But hate to... Second floor is off limits.
Stay in line, or I'll knock you to the bottom of the org chart.
Consume in peace, and we won't have a problem.
Don't cause trouble. I don't need the extra paper.
Working hard or hardly working? That's rhetorical.
Something amiss.
Mhm.
Whoever might have been there.
No me ves.
All right, that marks an hour since ingestion. Now, tell me, how do you feel? And remember, this is for user research, so please be honest.
I swear, everything around here's held together with not more.
Hope the sprats ain't returned. I can't get to whatever device is making those noises. Anyone else? Who goes yonder? Maybe it's south. Law's name is this thing? I think I heard something. I'll give it a look. Wonder if I've heard something. Who goes yonder? Heard something. Wonder if I can say it. I think I heard something. I'll give it a look. Law's name is this thing? I dumped this. Heard something. I wonder if I could take this. No. Be too hard to sell. Hope the sprats ain't returned. Better have a look. Now let's turn you off. Heard something. I wonder if I better have a look. I dumped this. My alienist says I should work on my aggression. Who goes yonder? Now, let's turn you off. Heard something. Somebody get that. Heard something. What in law's name is this thing? How about I do my job and you do whatever it is you do?
If you're not a go-getter, then go away.
Seem like a go-getter. Let's consume lunch sometime.
Paying me enough to pick up after these dim bulbs. Just the other day, I had to warn one of them not to plumb an outlet with their own finger. Asked them why, and they just replied, it looked a little loose. Law. These scientist types might be bright, but they've got no practical smarts. Marvin! That puddle ain't water. No, that don't mean touch it to find out what it is.
Interesante. Oh.
Have you seen a tin of Vorse rockets? Think I might have dropped it somewhere around here.
It's gone.
It didn't just sprout legs and walk off.
Look down. We call it the Great Town.
Que no sé. Más tarde no me ha dado lo que me falta. Más tarde no me ha dado lo que me falta. ¿Consigue vivo? Sí. Vale. Lo voy a cerrar, no hay ningún problema. Igual ya tenga la reina. Está.
Mind the fumes.
Va a ser que puede ser que sí.
What have we here? You're definitely... Oh.
You didn't miss anything. I ain't deployed.
I had high hopes for the enhanced soldier program. A good idea, but disappointing. Still, you seem more functional than most of the others I've seen. Now then, I assume you have a reason for being here. We were working on getting around it by tunneling through a mountain. Unfortunately, work is ground to a halt. Extending my deployment on this Agreed. But they have no defenses on that side. Why would you defend the side of an unclimbable mountain range? We could catch them off guard and put an early end to this campaign. Our equipment detected some kind of anomaly, mostly vibrations. Until we know what it is, I ordered to stop. Of course not, No, I'm not gonna dig into this right now. Of course not. Why would I be? Are your lamps broken? Praetor is a dirtball racked by lightning storms. I understand the strategic value. Huh. That sounds like something in orbit, sitting in HQ, being involved in overall strategic planning of this system-wide campaign. My superior is signing. I assume you've got something to... Why would I be?
Syringes fine.
A ver, a ver.
Armed and ready.
You've returned. Are the Raptidon... Oh, incredible. Then, as the prime
We have a good collaboration going here.
wits end with that damn protectorate safe. If you can open it, whatever's inside is yours. I wash my hands of it.
You're doing the architect's work.
So, you're the mysterious individual that's caused such a stir across Arcadia? Well, it is my sincerest of pleasures to meet you. I am Exemplar Sci. Please consider me your personal conduit to this meager, yet profound portion of the universal equation. How may I be of service? Ah! So you're the reason I've been alerted to recalibrations. I'd wondered why some of these systems suddenly came back online. Originally, the Protectorate designed this facility to control those grounding towers, which are the only thing keeping Praetor's ceaseless lightning from turning us all into ash. And to be sure, that is the only reason Anti or the Protectorate haven't taken this place by force. They are rightly terrified of what happens if this station goes offline. However, neglect during this conflict led to Axon's shorting at 5 of the towers, causing gross misalignment. If they aren't realigned, the failures will catastrophically cascade. Wonderful. In order to recalibrate a tower, you must find the malfunctioning panel inside their prior to being. So with the towers aligned, I can produce a batch of the explosives they theorized, and I would happily share them with you. Indeed. So, with the towers aligned, I am able to fabricate a handful of these electron explosives. That...
Esto es otro para ellos. Esto es otro para ellos. Otro más. Otro más. Me falta un cuarto. A ver.
juvenile Raptidon appears to be stalking you, Commander. Threat assessment. Minimal.
Trouble ahead.
Adjutant, sir.
Disturbance
The
detected.
smell of burning
Source
raptidons is rather
uncertain.
pungent.
Security level
Are there any
2.
concerns in regards to attracting further raptidons?
A good question, Warden. Command has informed me that the brutes will instinctively be repelled by the scent of their burning kin. Rest easy in that regard.
Focusing intensity. Narrowing sensor investigation. Inconclusive. Hostile detected.
Some appreciate you cleared out.
In combat range.
Disruptive influences!
Better take a gander.
potential combatants in the vicinity.
Additional data required.
Danger. Stranger ahead.
Creo que puedo mostrar que aquí en esta base ya me falta una toma. Es una de ahora. Aquí, hierro, igual, voy a dejarlo aquí. Ya mi niño se lo día.
Geatrum says, Channel 5. Geatrum says, Channel 5. Geatrum says.
Chao, bye. Voy a dejar por día y mejor que el de hoy.
Geatrum says, Ciao, bye. Geatrum says, Ciao, bye. Geatrum says. Geatrum says, Ciao, bye. Geatrum says, Ciao, bye. Geatrum says.